What are their thoughts about you? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on Mostly in the Moment for another Love Pick a Card reading. We're looking at their thoughts about you personally and romantically. Just to let you know, this reading does go a bit highly spiritual. We have 4 piles here. You may choose a pile based on the number, the image, or the crystal that resonates with you. The timestamps are below. Just to let you know, I do have a holiday sale going on for my personal readings. More information about that can be found in the description below. And with that, I hope you enjoy the reading, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 0 with the hematite. I like how the 0 is a circle like this. Hematite bracelet. Hematite kind of bringing harmony to any situation or conversation that you have to be in or deal with. So let's get started with their thoughts about you. 4 of Rings, 4 Pentacles, obsessive, possessive. I read obsessive, but it's possessive. They have a chain around you. They're constantly checking up on you. I feel like your person feels like they could easily become super obsessed with you and super protective and possessive over you. I feel like you might get a lot of attention, and that makes them super jealous. They feel like they can control their jealousy, but it's really hard when you get so much attention and they notice. And sometimes they feel like they notice how much attention you get more than you do. Sometimes you don't even notice. External validation. Yeah, it's like if you needed to know how beautiful you are, how brilliant you are, how awesome your personality is, like you get plenty of external validation. You get it on your social media pages. People tell you all the time, even strangers, they love your outfit, the way they love the way you look, they love your haircut, they love the color that you're wearing. Like, you know how to put yourself together. You also are very successful in what you do. You know your stuff. You're very smart, and you know how to talk about, especially with things that you are excited about and like. You're very good conversationalist, or at least you come off like that to this person, even if you don't think so. Like, you definitely keep people's interest, hold their curiosity, and they just want to know what you're going to say next. You always say fun things. You're fun to be around. Like, if you don't need more external validation than your person is saying, they can easily see themselves kind of fighting off people in order to get your attention. Because I feel like everyone wants to be in your circle. Everyone wants to talk to you. Prosperity and compassion. Yeah. So you definitely have a really big heart as well. And it's because you're so loving and giving to other people that you get a lot of attention from people. A lot of people want to be in your inner circles, good people and bad people. That's why your person's like, oh no, like I feel like I'm going to have to like fight some people for you. Because like they get upset when someone knows how big your heart is and tries to take advantage of that. And they'll like fake be nice around you, or fake be like someone else. Like, they're wearing a mask and pretending to be a good person, but they're not. They're just kind of trying to like use you or use your kindness or something. So there's plenty of good people around you, plenty of people who are genuinely giving you compliments because they like you and they like what you're doing. But in that mix, there's some people who might not have the best intentions, and so your person feels super protective over you because you have such a big heart. You can give love to a lot of people. You can stand the energy of a lot of love coming from other people to you. You're pretty good with that. You're probably good being a center of attention, being in the spotlight, or speaking in a big group of people, or even a small group. You do well socially. Even if you don't think so, I feel like you are a social butterfly. And if you feel like you've been lacking confidence recently, this is a confirmation from Spirit that you will be opening up your social circles in such a big way soon. Prosperity, yeah, in a way that's going to benefit you tons. There's a reason you're so compassionate. There's a reason your heart's so big. It's because you're meant to give a lot and receive a lot. And your person sees that. Your person wants to protect you. Conjunction, a union, merging and coming together. You're someone who brings people together. You're someone who makes things work. Nothing works without people except nature. But like if there's a project, a work situation, family, even your own personal journey, you can't do without people. And so you're someone who can bring people together to work towards whatever, anything. And so you're very important in life, in for mankind. Like you're an important person. You're the glue that sticks people together, that makes things work, makes people, turn their gears and cogs into something that works in the bigger picture. And because of that, you're also coming together. Like how I just mentioned that you're probably on the precipice of major positive social change in your life. You're about to like kind of be in the spotlight and be the center of attention and be the person that a lot of people come to. If you haven't been already, you're going to be. And if you have been already, you're going to step into that role in a much bigger way. So, this is just a confirmation of all that. So with that, you're also going to be coming across a lot of people who are going to be like your soul family, people who feel like friends, platonic friends who feel like your soulmate, friends that feel like family, and also communities that look to you to lead, that you feel a part of, that you feel like you're helping and that are also helping you. That's coming into your life in a very big way right now. And also, unions with a divine counterpart, with your romantic love situation. If you're not already in one, you're heading that way. Someone's definitely noticing you and wants to be that for you. And whether it's this person or another person, you're definitely getting a lot of interest. And if you're already in a connection, it's definitely deepening it's deepening to the point where you can add on more team members to your little individual team, which could mean like kids or just, community. Write down your goals and dream big. Yeah, I feel like this is a really powerful time where you're getting a lot of resources, especially in terms of people. And again, that's kind of what makes everything happen. So you're going to find the right people to get you the resources that you need for bigger projects, people to kind of work with you on these projects, and people to just be a love and support system for you. So this is a good time to kind of, when this starts coming in, to write down your big goals and dreams, because this is what makes it possible for you to do that now. Okay, so what are some more of their thoughts about you, specifically romantically? I'm becoming a better person. You definitely influence them to kind of go for it. Like, who cares what people think? Let's just live life to the fullest. You definitely influence them to want to be a better romantic partner, want to be a better person in life, to help others, want to be more creative, want to be more carefree and loving in nature. So you're a huge influence, and they want to be a better person because of you, but also for you. Okay. Financial health. Yeah. Okay. So I do feel like money is a big part of this, because we do see prosperity here, and now we have financial health. So I do feel like with a lot of people, abundance in people coming in, you also have a lot of abundance in money coming in. So these two are simultaneously coming into your life, which is creating a lot of harmony and feeling like what goes around comes around. You've definitely earned this. You definitely worked for this. You're in a place where you can comfortably hold a lot of love energy for people, for your own personal projects and personal goals, but also and you're in a place where you can hold a lot of wealth in order to do more bigger things in the world. Priestess. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. I've been hearing the word priestess all morning. How are you being called to step up and lead? Yeah, because with a lot of resources at your fingertips, a lot of people, opportunities, and money coming your way, you're gonna naturally feel like it's time to go after your bigger dreams and goals. And so you're probably going to be a leader in these goals and dreams because they're your dreams and goals that you're probably going to have other people help you with. And it might not just be your own. It could be like a group goal, a group's dreams and wishes. But you're definitely going to be a big part of that. Yeah, you are definitely important. You definitely have a big role here. And you might feel like your skills and talents are like so trivial, but they're not. They're much bigger than you think. Sometimes the most simplest skills, knowledge, and abilities are the ones that are the most powerful and that are the ones that can apply to the most areas. So some of the skills and talents and abilities that you've kind of nurtured and developed are ones that can help in any area of these big goals and projects that you are about to lead. Okay. It's safe to ask for help. People want to support me. Yeah, I feel like that's the difference here. I feel like you might have been doing a lot of work on yourself and on your own goals and dreams. And now that you've worked really hard and you're receiving all the rewards and prosperity for what you've worked thus far for on yourself personally, now you're getting support. So now you can take on something bigger. And this does mean in relationships too. I feel like you're able to take on more bigger goals in relationships because you have a team member. You can take on more responsibilities together, whether that's creating a family, creating a new home, taking on a big project with a home like a renovation, and also going after a big dream of yours. Maybe you two want to set sail for a year on a boat and you want to get the money for a boat, you want to renovate a boat, and you want to make a plan for that whole year. Something along those lines, something big that you're wanting to undertake with your partner. And yeah, I feel like you're going after bigger goals, not just with your romantic partner or your next romantic partner or your love of your life forever, but also with your community and your friends. Wow, you're taking on so much so soon, but specifically romantically, what's going on? What does your person think? What do you need to release? So yeah, I feel like your partner is really there to kind of figure out with you right now, what of your old life do you need to release in order to take on these magnificent, massive new energies and new life goals and this new, more authentic, more divine version of yourself. I feel like you'll know this is the right person for you, especially at this time. It could be your forever person. But especially right now, this is the right romantic love partner for you because they will be helping you figure out what you want to release and help you actually release it. You're working with a partner. You're getting used to working with a partner now and getting used to working with more people now on your bigger goals. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, beautiful soul. I really appreciate a comment if it resonated. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile one with the clear quartz. I like how the one is with the clear quartz because that's the first crystal I've ever bought. And clear quartz is basically good for anything, basically magic in its physical form. Let's see their thoughts about you. Keep it chill. Wow. That is the Temperance card. Your person sees you as someone who knows how to keep their cool under a lot of pressure. When there's a lot of yelling and screaming going on, you're the voice of reason. When everyone's stressed out and freaking out, you can think of ideas, solutions, creative solutions. And when there's too much being swept under the rug, you can be the one who shines a light on a situation and yell at the appropriate people when necessary. You're definitely someone who can be what the situation calls for. You can be someone who steps up, but you don't need to be. Like, I feel like a really good like alpha or sigma energy here, where it's just kind of like you step up when you need to, but besides that, you kind of just let people kind of go through their own issues, figure out their own issues, unless you absolutely need to step in. And that because of that, you come off very mature, fun-loving. Like, even if like things are too serious, you're the person who thinks of fun things to talk about, fun activities to do. You're the one who makes a joke and, you know, cuts the tension. You're definitely someone who is what the situation needs all the time. You're definitely someone that people love to invite to events, to parties, and you're just like the person that everyone wants to date. Cut the cords of doubt. Yeah. You don't question whether what you're doing is the right thing or not, but often it is. You're just kind of like, who cares? Who cares who's right or wrong? Like, we're here, it's a beautiful day, why can't we just enjoy it? Like, you're the kind of person who always sees the third option. What I'm seeing is an image of Daenerys from Game of Thrones when she's has to make a decision of what to do with her city, and she's given two options, but she always thinks of a third option, and that's a sign of a good leader. And I feel like you're that kind of person who's just like sees things in a way that other people don't see it, and it's like better, it's like a higher perspective, it's a better way of doing things, better way of seeing things, and it's like cuts the tension, it cuts the BS, and it's just kind of like, wait, we have the option to be happy and having fun and getting along right here, or progressing, and everyone wants to just kind of yell and scream and, you know, be in this low energy. Like, how about we get on this high energy? If not, I'm leaving. Like, peace out. Playfulness, yeah. And it's so funny because you cut the tension in such a skillful way that makes it seem like you're not trying to be a leader, you're not trying to boss people around, you're not trying to like tell people what to do. You do it in such a like fun-loving, kind-hearted way that makes people be like, yeah, wow, pile one is having the time of their life. Like, why aren't we in that energy? That's so true. Why aren't we like moving on from this? And so you're so fun, you're so playful, and your person definitely sees that. They're just like, more times than not, you're someone who breaks up a tense situation or breaks up like a boring dinner or a boring get together and makes things fun, gets creative, brings life to the situation. And it could be even something intellectual. Sometimes if you're whatever crowd you're in, you play to their strengths, play to their sense of fun. For some, that could be debate. For some, that could be strategic games. For some, that could be doing stupid things. Like, you know, it's you play to the crowd and you're very versatile. And your person, I feel like, has seen you in more than one crowd, and that's why they're seeing like all the kind of sides of you, like this, the cut of a gem, of a beautiful gem. They're seeing this, you shine in a lot of different angles. It's mesmerizing to your person. Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection. They see you as someone who would be a really good partner, caretaker, husband, wife, mother, father to their children, caretaker, grandparent, sibling, aunt, uncle. Like you just fill all the roles. Like you'd be such a good caretaker, someone who like would be a great person to have around. In the role as like a family member, a friend, and most importantly to them, as a life partner, as a lover. When things got tough, you would be someone so valuable to anyone, but especially to a partner. And they see that. They're kind of a little bit intimidated because they're like, you're the person everyone wants, but they're feeling like, am I someone you want? Nourish your body. High vibing energy. Yeah, you have such high vibe energy, and it's exuded. It exudes from every pore of your body in every area of your life. Not that you don't have your bad days, and not that you haven't had your dark night of the souls and times where you're just like, I just need to hermit and shut everyone off. But even then, you have hope. You have hope that you can make it out of there. You have hope that you can succeed, that you can achieve your dreams. And that's priceless. So that's the main message I'm getting from your person, is that like you're a priceless jewel. You definitely are so undervalued because the way you portray your strengths is in a way not to kind of intimidate anyone. You don't ever want to make other people feel like you're better than them, even though your person definitely feels like you are in leagues way above most people around you. Okay, so how else does your person think about you, specifically romantically? Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, like that's totally a given. Like you are like a high for anyone, but especially for people who you like, because you give them more attention and affection, and you make them feel so seen and heard and protected and comfortable. You don't make anyone feel less than. And you're also so fun to be around and interesting. And you can be quiet and have your own like quiet time and give people space as well. So you're just so like, you are very empathic. You can tell what people need, and you could tell when it's time to like liven things up or when to settle things down. And it's like everyone wants you. You're like, everyone wants a little like pile one, their sunshine in their pocket. Like it's intimidating how much you're not intimidating and can be. It's like you're like that quiet hero, that secret hero that's like a god amongst men, you know, kind of thing. Grieving. I feel like your person, pile one, is already kind of like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy sometimes to kind of believe that you don't deserve a certain person or a certain kind of person. So I feel like your person has already lost because they're thinking that you're way better than them and would never go for them. And I feel like you're like, no. Like I see a lot of the same qualities in you. I feel like you're the kind of silent hero type person as well. But they don't see it in themselves, or they don't believe that they could be that person, that they have the potential but may never achieve it, or may not achieve it in the time to have you as their forever person. So they're already grieving it, and this is kind of like a pivotal time in your connection with this person, pile one, because like it's like if they believe in themselves and they believe they can have a partner like you, then there's a chance for this connection. But if they don't, then this connection is already lost, you know. Break the chain. Yeah, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. They have the power to rewrite this future. They have the power to break this chain of thought, break this chain of belief, this cycle of thought that they keep repeating in their brain. They have what it takes to break it and to be with someone as beautiful and as powerful as you. And you see that in this person. And I feel like for you, it might be hard to come across people who you're interested in even. So when you find someone that you're somewhat even interested in, you kind of cling on to them, hoping that they find this potential inside of them and live up to it. But although you're a great motivator, and a lot of people do change very positively because of your presence in their life, it's up to them, essentially. And so I feel like you might have been not a heartbreaker, but someone who has had to have their own heart broken so many times, because a lot of people just kind of dipped off and didn't kind of continue growing like with you. And this doesn't just include potential love interests, but also friends and potential friends as well. I breathe calmly and easily. I am safe in this moment. I feel like you're the one who has to kind of center yourself a lot. And with this, I'm looking at this avocado, the kiwi, the green juice, and now this green here. I feel like you're someone who is always like an overachiever. And it's people can see glimpses of it, but they can't see it fully, how much of an overachiever you are and how successful you are and how much you have achieved in your life, because it's mostly internal. It's mostly with your energies, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, but in ways that people might not be able to see quite clearly unless they have a conversation with you or has been tracking your health or tracking your progress since they've known you, but people don't do that. But you have been tracking your progress, and you know how much you've achieved in all ways, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. So I feel like you kind of have to constantly remind yourself that you're okay at where you are in life. Like, things will catch up with you. Your environment, your world, your reality will catch up to how much you've achieved internally. And so I feel like you always have to keep bringing yourself to this moment, because your vision is high. Your perspective on life is high. What you're going to achieve in life is high. And you're constantly running into people who almost have that potential, almost can see the things that you see, but can't quite see that. And so you constantly have to remind yourself, like, that's okay. Like, this will come. And so what does your person think about you romantically? A new start is coming. So this person, pile one, that you have been thinking of, may finally break that cycle, rewrite the future, and there might be potential between the two of you. And if not, there is someone coming in who is on your level, who can see the things that you see, and who does want to live life from that high vibe and high level of potential and high perspective and high level of thinking. So, beautiful pile one, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like, a comment if you resonated. It means a lot. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful piles, of double zero with the selenite. I like how the selenite is paired with the double zero, because it's kind of like the one crystal that can clear the energies of all the other crystals and recharge it without having to be cleansed or recharged itself. So let's get started. There are thoughts of you. Here to make friends. 3 of flutes, 3 of cups. So I feel like your person really wants to get to know you on a deep personal level. They want to hang out with you. They want to have fun with you. They think that you're really fun to hang out with, that you're really interesting. And they don't want to spook you by taking on more than you might be ready for, or that they might be ready for. So they're like, yeah, let's take it from friendship and see where it goes. And I feel like you have a lot of friends or could use a really good friend right now. And so they kind of want to play to your needs. And it seems like you would really appreciate a friendship from your person, pile double zero, more than a romantic partner at this time. At least that's how they see it right now. Nourish the sacred feminine. Yeah, I feel like they feel like you could use someone to just talk to, someone that you can open up to and be vulnerable with without being like worried that they're just going to hit on you or just use you or just want to be in a relationship with you, like, you know, be in a romantic relationship for the wrong reasons, kind of. And so they're kind of trying to prove it to you that, you know, they're genuinely here for you. They really want a deep, profound friendship with you. And if that leads to a romantic situation, so be it. But they want this friendship with you. They want to prove to you that they're here for more. They're here longer for you. They're here committed to you and your well-being. And they are going to be someone stable and secure in your life. And not just a fleeting love or someone trying to coerce you into something that you don't want right now, or someone who will be try to be more manipulative. Because I feel like if you're trying for a romantic situation right off the bat, or if this is someone coming back, if you try to go for a romantic situation right off the bat, it like, no matter if you are genuinely interested in that person or just kind of want to use them for one reason or another, for sexual reasons or for relationship reasons, when you are gunning for someone romantically in a new beginning, you will be manipulative, even if you're not trying to be, even if you don't want to be. It's just human nature. We'll try to get what we want. So they're trying to show you, by extending friendship first, that they're here for the long run. They're here for actually wanting good things for you. And they actually just want to hear you and help you and be there for you, nurture you, and care for you. Like, from care, you deserve that because you take care of so many other people. You're such a good friend to other people. You deserve that good friend too. Intelligence and mental beauty. The most heartwarming thing about this person, 00, is that they find your mind extremely beautiful, extremely alluring, and extremely sexy. How intelligent you are, how wonderfully you can express your thoughts and opinions, the multitude of interests you have, and how you could hold a conversation on almost any topic. The way that your mind thinks, the way that it puts things together, the way that it learns, and the way that it sees the world. They are mesmerized by your mind. And it's so funny because you're so beautiful, but you're made even more beautiful because of your mind, because of who you genuinely are, literally on the inside. Wow. Okay. 5th house, passion, play, children, confidence, creativity. They really want to date you. They definitely want to go on dates with you. They definitely want to be flirty. They definitely want to try fun new activities and hobbies and things with you, try different kinds of foods, go to different places, even things that you might not like, or maybe things that you haven't done since you were younger. Like, they want to have all sorts of fun with you. This is definitely really good dating energy. And so I feel like even though they're extending friendship, it's going to feel like you two are dating. Because they can't help it. They really, really like you. But they're trying to go down. I'm getting like go down in the right process. So it's like, do you have a spiritual connection? Yes, both of you feel like kindred souls and want to connect and want to get to know each other. You two met here and it felt somewhat destined. Let's go with the feeling. Both of you feel that way. Do you two get along emotionally? Yes. The first thing they said is that you're such a good friend to others that you need a good friend yourself. They want to be that friend for you. They want to take care of you emotionally, take care of your well-being, support you, nourish you. So, okay, check. And now mental energies. How well do you connect mentally? Do you have the same morals and ethics? Do you have similar goals, similar views on what romantic relationships would look like in its best way? What do you think about society, the world, different topics? What kind of fun things do you get along with? What kind of art and music and movies and books do you guys like? Yeah, it definitely feels like dating, doesn't it? Your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. So it's like also another reason they are trying to extend friendship before something romantic is because they feel this kind of wall that you barrier, kind of a shield that you've put up, and when it comes to romantic situation or getting into a possible relationship or possibly dating someone, it might be that you just got out of a relationship, or you still are working through some things, even if you broke up with someone a while ago, or you have other big things going on in your life, and so you're kind of defending your time and space and energy, or you're kind of wary of new potential and romantic interests. You're someone who doesn't trust people right off the bat, or not right now. But I feel like it's more of a fear that this person might be the one. Because they resonate with you on such a deep level that's more than just a love interest. They resonate with you on like a soul partner kind of level. And so that's why a little bit of fear is coming out, and they sense this. They don't know how to describe it. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. I did the best I could, but it does feel like you feel like it's something more than just a romantic partner, potential romantic partner. And so your guard is going up, and even their guard is going up, and they feel it too. They feel this kind of like soul type connection with you too. And so that's why they took the courageous step to move this connection forward by offering friendship first. So you two can let your guard down. Both of you can let your guards down, and you can speak from the soul level and figure that out more comfortably. They love hearing about your soul, who you are deeply, deep down. Wow. And I'm getting like they're the kind of person who asks you so many questions. And it's interesting because they rarely talk about themselves unless you ask them a question, or if it's something to relate to you about. But they usually ask you questions and then they think about it, and that's it. They're not someone who's like waiting to talk about themselves. Okay, so what are some other thoughts of you that they have, but more romantically? I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this might be someone coming back, circling back, or someone that feels like they're coming back into your life, someone you've known for a very long time, someone you've known from the other side. But I feel like you've both already learned your spiritual lessons the last time around. So this time when things are coming around, whether this is someone new that you're meeting or someone coming back, it does feel like, oh, this person's coming back into my life and now we're ready. We learned the lessons. Truth. Oh, yeah. Truth. Spirit is saying, speak the truth. So definitely, and with the mirror here, this is someone who is mirroring your soul. They feel the same way. And I feel like this fear, this ego is just a tiny bit. I feel like it's like a safeguard for the both of you to make sure that you don't dive into this too quickly. But both of you kind of have this knowing that it's going to go quickly anyway. Starseed, what lights you up? Yeah, I definitely feel like you two kind of feel like you two had lifetimes together, even on other planets or on this planet in different lifetimes or on the other side. Your souls have been together for a very long time, have been on lots of different adventures and journeys. And I'm getting like the two of you are here to light each other up right now and kind of light up the world. You two are kind of in a really good place on a soul level. Who knows where this is going to go? I claim my desires. I hold great visions. I am ready to receive. Oh my goodness. Pile 00. You're ready to manifest some of your biggest, greatest visions. You're ready to receive that. That's why this person has come back into your life, whether this is someone you've known in your life or someone you've known on a soul level for many lifetimes. You two are ready to light up this huge soul mission, this huge life purpose, this huge potential you both have. This is something that only happens after achieving a level of mastery that not many people get to achieve, that you have to have many, many, many lifetimes, many, many, many lessons to get to. Wow. And even if you don't believe in like past lives and such, it's something that you have to go through so many spiritual lessons in order to achieve. So what do they believe about this romantic connection? It's time to release negativity. So I do feel like this is the point in your divine counterpart relationship, in your spiritual journey, where you come together with your, life partner, whether it's romantic or platonic, but I feel like it's everything. It's a romantic and platonic relationship that you have with this person, because they are not just one person to you. They play many roles in your life. They are not just a romantic partner, but they are your teacher, they are your student, they are your coach, they are your cheerleader, the biggest supporter, they are your parental figure, they are your child that needs to be nourished, they are your sibling that you have many experiences growing up with, they are your closest confidant, they are your inspiration, your motivation, they are your biggest mirror, and greatest life partner, best business partner, best passionate soul project partner, person you can create with endlessly in all different ways, and your greatest lover. So it's like everything in a lot of things in one person. So the two of you coming together, there's definitely a sense of like, now you can work with this person to release any negativity with your person, with a really good soul mate, soul family member, soul partner. It's time to do work with another person. So now you two are coming together, and because you two are so advanced, you can do it together. You can do this releasing together, and it's going to be so fun because it's going to be like curating this friendship and this romance at the same time. It's like you're dating and you're with your best friend, and all this kind of releasing negativity is going to come in the form of hanging out with your best friend, having fun. So what better way to come into this next chapter of your romantic love life, 00? So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I really appreciate a like or comment if this resonated. I appreciate it so much. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 10 with the Moonstone. I really like how, while the Moon card in the Major Arcana is 18 and the 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like there's, with the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune, that there is huge clarity coming to you in terms of something relating to your emotions. So that could be love. It possibly is for a lot of you, but definitely major good luck coming in clarity in regards to your emotions. So let's start with their thoughts of you. Silver lining, 6 of Mirrors. So definitely a good situation coming out of something seemingly bad or difficult. And so I do feel like that kind of resonates with the Moon, Wheel of Fortune kind of energy, that from whatever happened, whatever confusion, not knowing the full truth, or feeling like you don't know what direction to go in or what direction things are going in, and feeling like you've been too long under this cloudy sky, having such deep, profound feelings and not knowing where it's going or where it's going to go, and complete uncertainty and desperately seeking clarity. This clarity is finally here. The 10 also representing a new cycle beginning. So at this end of this cycle and this beginning of a new one, you finally have so much clarity in regards to your emotions and something good that actually came out of that sucky situation. You are magic. So your person is looking to you, pile 10, and looking at how amazing you are to get out of that very difficult, hard situation and make something of yourself and get through it, have hope, and get to the light at the end of the tunnel. You did it. Not many people can. A lot of people stay stuck for a long time or stay where they are. You push through and you did it. And your person's looking on to you and your situation and your journey. So this is someone who's seen you go through this kind of difficult cycle in your life, from beginning to end. For most of you, from the beginning to the end, they might have been the one who actually caused it, or they might have been just kind of watching you go through this. So they're looking at you in awe and amazement that you did it. They're like, I don't know if I could do what you did. Beautiful pile 10. Destiny. And they're like, wow, pile 10 is fated for some big things. Like, look at how strong they are mentally and emotionally. They can get through that. They can do anything. And so your person feels like you have a really big destiny, especially in love, because you've been able to take on so much heartache, so much difficulty, so many obstacles, so much confusion and cloudedness. you pierce through all those uncertainties and obstacles and things in your way. And to them, it seems like you make it look easy. It was definitely not easy. It was very, very difficult. But with the grace of which you traverse these things, they just know. They're like, wow, Peloton's made for big, romantic, love of a lifetime kind of love story. I'm getting like, and they're looking at you and be like, and I'm not it. Or they're like, I can't be it. I can't do anything that they did. Water, spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. You are definitely more evolved spiritually, emotionally than they are. You have a very strong intuition, and you have a strong compassion for the things you want to do in your life, the things that you love, the things you love to create, and for the people you have in your life that you care for. Your person may mirror some of those qualities, and maybe even as strongly as you, or in different ways than you. And I feel like that's why this person was either the cause of this very difficult past cycle, or they were just kind of onlooking, trying to help but didn't know how to, or both. So they're very much aware how powerful you are. At least now that you completed that cycle and got through it, they are really understanding how magical, mystical, and powerful you actually are. I'm getting like they didn't want to believe it, because if they did, then they would have to admit they're wrong. And I'm getting they don't have the capacity to hold that much guilt. Stop judging and start loving. Yeah. You definitely made them stop in their tracks, because they didn't know how to love you. They didn't make much of an effort, or they refused to change the way they approached love with you. They had to change in order to come into this powerful kind of love union, and they were unwilling to. They couldn't see it, but they were not willing to do the work to see it, or to be in it, to catch up with you, or to keep up with you, or to want to grow and evolve. And they're kicking themselves really bad right now, pile 10. You did change them. You did change their minds on this kind of love actually existing, someone like you actually existing. But it might be a little too late. It's kind of one of those things that, like, you got there despite them. They were one of the obstacles, or they were the ones putting up obstacles and blockages, while you kept fighting and breaking those walls down and putting in your energy and effort, your blood, sweat, and tears. So it feels like you might feel like you won out in love despite them. You see them as a challenge now rather than a supporter, someone who's giving love, someone who was preventing you from that much love, someone who is preventing you from believing that this kind of love exists, that you can have this love, and that you deserve this love, and you are that kind of big, powerful love, and you can and will and have and do attract that kind of big, powerful love into your life. They were kind of a distraction. They were kind of a block. They were kind of a challenge, a repetitive one. And you made it through despite all that. They're kind of taking all this in right now, and they're acknowledging this, understanding this. I feel like they're like, I'm like getting very much like hippie vibes, like not war, make love, not war kind of thing. Like just very like they're changed as a person. Like you fundamentally changed the way they think and that the way that they approach love. Too bad that they didn't want to do that on their own at the beginning of the cycle for you. Okay, so what else are there thoughts of you romantically? I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, how appropriate. Yeah. At some point, they're going to get over the guilt and they're going to get over the inner work in regards to this connection. It's not now, but sometime in the near future. And they might come back to you and ask you for forgiveness. For some of you, this is a confirmation that they did do that healing work or in the process of it, and are thinking about reaching out to you to verbally ask you for forgiveness. But you are definitely feeling it in your energies right now. You might see a lot of signs, synchronicities, songs, symbols, even random thoughts of them. Their image popping up into your head, or something that went on between the two of you randomly pop into your head. Today, yesterday, tomorrow, of this person. And it could be more than one person. It could be multiple people popping up into your mind, asking you for forgiveness energetically, because maybe they lack the courage to do it physically right now, or they're thinking about doing it physically but haven't made the move exactly, or you might actually hear from them soon. Compassion. Wow. Because you're such a compassionate person, like they just being around your energies, they have grown. Their heart has grown. Their heart chakra has grown. Their heart energies have grown. And being able to hold more loving energies is going to give you more success and prosperity and physical manifestations in your life. But to get to that point where you grow your heart chakra energy, grow your love energies, grow your heart energies, takes a while. You have to do a lot of healing. You have to do a lot of trauma clearing and ancestral bloodline karma clearing, and facing your true self, facing many truths and such. And to grow that heart energy takes a lot of work, a lot of inner work. But once you get there and you can have that flow of beautiful, positive, divine white light energies, divine love energies flowing through your heart chakra, flowing through your energies, man, you can manifest physical things like that. You manifest things quicker in the physical, opportunities, people, things, money, so much easier. Success, prosperity comes easy to you. The things you need, you want, and you desire come easier to you and faster once you grow those heart energies. Because heart energy, love energy, is energy. Light is wisdom. Love is energy. So you grew your light, your wisdom, from the lessons you've learned in the past, the healing that you've done, the things that you've cleared, the truth that you've learned and sought after. You sought truth, you seeked it out, you learned it, you've grounded it. And because of that, your heart energy, your energy also grew, your aura. Even physically, your physical aura might reach much bigger than 6 feet now, which is like the average distance all around your body that a person's aura can reach up to, usually. Wow. So you definitely allow them to grow their heart energies. You definitely help a lot of people who come into your life grow their heart energies, their love energies. You're the one who makes the world go round. You and people like you. Beautiful soul. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Yeah, for sure. 100%. There's no way you don't communicate to higher energetic beings. No way. Whether you're aware of it or not, you definitely channel and connect with higher energetic beings. This could be through dreams, meditation, through channeling, through signs, symbols, and spiritual messages that you see throughout the day. You definitely help people. I'm hearing it comes with the territory that you go through such heartbreaks. But then through every heartbreak, whether it's a romantic situation, a family relationship, a friendship, business partnership, work relationship, every relationship that you had to break off and let go of, you always took the good from it. You always took your lessons. You always thought, hey, I'm a better person because of it, even though that was a difficult situation. You always kept your mind high. You always looked at the higher perspective. And your person didn't, they might have known that, but they thought you were just kind of saying these things for show instead of actually practicing them and actually believing in it and actually having that great of influence on others. But they see it now. They see it with your mutual friends. They see it with family members. They see it with your influence on them, your person, Pile 10. They see it in the influence that you had in their own life with their own connections with people in their life, friends and family and coworkers and all that. And they're getting it now. They couldn't see as high as you before. Okay. When I move my body, I feel empowered, cleansed, and strong. So I do feel like this is a moment where you're ending one cycle and beginning another one. So I'm getting like you're moving into a new cycle, but also this might be a time when you kind of renew your energies. You shake off the old and go into the new. This could be a period of time of you working out, drinking more water, eating more healthier, getting more sleep, working on projects that you want to work on, hobbies that you want to work on, seeing friends and family that you want to see, enjoying time, laughing more, having more time for yourself, love, self-care. And your person can see this. They can see that you're moving on from them. And you're doing it so beautifully, though. There's something magnificent about it. It's like seeing like a deer or a moose in the forest. Just stunning. That kind of you can't do anything but just stare at its magnificent beauty and strength and the power of nature and God in that beautiful being. They feel like with you, all they can really do is observe how beautifully you're moving on and how beautifully you transition and how beautiful you actually are, because you're that connected and you're doing that much energy work here on this planet and here with everyone that you meet, almost everyone that you come across, and in your own life. It's like a beauty to be with, it's a wonder to withhold. Definitely. Anyone would be just so lucky to see this in a person, these energies and how they manifest. You're I don't want to say like a beautiful, magnificent exhibit at a museum, but something more stunning, like one of those natural landscapes that just shut you up and that you think about often. And when you're there, you're just like, cannot believe such beauty exists. That's how your person sees you. Okay, in terms of this romantic connection, work through your fears. And there's been a lot of new moon and Scorpio cards. Work through your fears. I definitely feel like because it came out kind of reverse, that you've already kind of done the work to release this person, and your fear of, am I making the right mistake? Will I be lonely while they go, do whatever that makes me feel insecure or feel kind of hopeless or sad that they moved on before me? Or will I ever find someone that I get along with as much as this person? Will I ever find anyone, period? Am I destined for a life of loneliness? Yeah, I'm highly spiritual, but does that mean I'm only meeting people on the other side? Or nothing is going to be good enough besides a divine counterpart? All these kind of questions kind of come up because I feel like you're so high level in your spiritual development that letting someone go, because you probably released a lot of people, things, and situations in your life already, hits harder because you have less things. I feel like you're a spiritual minimalist. Like, you've become so monk-like that you've learned to kind of not be attached to physical things so much that you've released almost a lot of things in your life already. But just know, I'm hearing from spirit, it's because that the amount that you've released is how much you're about to gain. You have such powerful, big energies. You're able to hold a lot of love and light energies that your energy is about to be filled. Your love and light energy is about to be filled with things like out of this world. So magnificent, so angelic, so heavenly, that people in your past life will not even begin to comprehend this. They can only see the tip of the iceberg. You're going to see everything. You're going to be able to hold a lot more light and love energy. That means magnificent, miraculous kinds of things in love, in your life, in your abundance, in your physical things that you own, in your home, in the people around you, and the work that you do in this lifetime. Crazy amount of abundance is coming in, Pile 10. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I really appreciate a like or comment. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.